Hello guys, it's your guy Frank Naro, and this is our first lesson in creating hospital management system. But before we start everything, please don't forget to subscribe at my channel. So let's go straight to the point. What are we going to gain after this lesson? We will be able to create connection from vb.net to MySQL database. So first of all, let's prepare our database. I'm using Workbench here. In the main say Workbench, I'm going to create a new database in my Workbench that will be used for the project. Okay. The machine log in MySQL server use chrono. You have create database and in the hospital with a table and in the login with some 3 columns, then that's all. So I'll enter my password. Okay. I'm going to create my database over here. Okay. All I will do is just tap on this icon, create schema, also known as database, and I will give it a name, hospital. That's the name of my database that I will be using for the project. I'll click on apply, and this is the syntax beneath it: create schema hospital or create database hospital. I'll click on apply, then finish, and I have my database here, hospital. When I click on the arrow, I get tables. I right click on tables, then I'll tap on create table. I have to give a table name, and as I said, our table name is login. Okay, after that I'll tap on this arrow, then I'll just add my column names. So I will first give my column name to be ID. Then this ID must be a primary key, but it shouldn't be int. Later we will discuss the reason why I'm not using int here. I'll be using varchar here, and I will make it 30 as the length for that column. The last column and person use with DNA by username is answer a login the table on here to and the data type and also air varchar, and the length will be 45. That's normal, and the last one a password. Now password and also I'll still remain the same, varchar 45. Maybe I'll just click on apply. Those who are using console should take note of this code: create database hospital.login with these columns: ID varchar not now, username varchar not 45, the length is 45 not now, password varchar now, and the primary key is ID. And here you use console bit trick code where then you execute in a console, and you have a table also ready. Okay, I will just tap on finish, and I'm done with the database. And then so one problem that was here, and say if I be creating project, but me creating project, it means me my project means I'm called Workbench and as a one and as a example at the same time. A thought that I tedious. They will have how a bell and key database in them. Then that's all. We check for our connectivity, and we are done for today. So let's create a new project. So let me open Visual Studio. Sorry, I'm using Ultimate 2012. That's normal for me. Maybe I will use 2015. That's good, but I love 2012. Let me click on New Project, and the name I will be giving to my project is Hospital Management System. You can also give it any name you want, but mine is Hospital Management System. Let's tap on OK. And to say, we are creating our project I be working in. So we have our form here, nice one. Let's expand it more. We will not even add anything on it. But the episode is here and say, yeah, you didn't get a sense in navigating a database anytime, but a very tedious work. Into a very how we say import a database and have to Visual Microsoft Visual Studio. Just say they will be within it. You will go to Server Explorer and sorry, I just created some. That's why you see this. Let's clean it. Ubia say never. You see this first icon. What the mouse on it so I connect to database. Just tap on it. So tap on it. I thought that ABL view the must I thought that the B a wavy. Say ODNBC, don't worry. What the answer, you just tap on the data source and on you see change. Just tap on it. Then you search through if you can find MySQL database. Say MySQL database in Nima. Don't worry, there's a solution. There's one soft packer also installed and someone you know. Now, and on the I'll add the link to this video on my YouTube channel on my channel. And then MySQL for Visual Studio 1.2.8. You just install it. We are nowhere close to Visual Studio and beautiful flow. When you come there again and you tap, then you tap on change. After you will see MySQL database there. So what the anybody then just select it and you tap on OK. It is asking of server name, username and password. We will just go straight to our Workbench. The home. Then you see the first one is the username. The ones who will be TIDA or the user. As yet then a server name with a port number. Here port to configure. It's answer you say by default 3306 here, but we need the server name and the username and our password. Password I mean entire. Indeed, we will do same here. My server name is localhost. Then my username was root. Also, we do her password in your old password that would be MySQL. The password mine is sorry, Frank now. Then after that, I'll save my password. Set up any time you understand we could be up and I'm connect here. I'll just tap on connect then I'm true. The other me who said yeah correct no database name then tap and I say benya the database names no the drop here back. Boom. And the after the database is in the issue. So we are using hospital, just select hospital, then you test connection. So test connection succeeded. Okay, then you just tap on okay. We are done. It's after there. Your back server explorer local host hospital tap arrow tables, views, any other stuff. We are using tables. Just tap tables. Login. Any table you create here. And the answer say you call Workbench. You can see you share data and everything in our Microsoft Visual Studio. Very good. And you see as all of fetching here say BB Uma. You right click on it. Then you select retrieve data. The baha empty. This was the columns we created. See, you see, I will just close it anytime you can open it. So we are done with connecting, importing our database to our project. It's left with connecting our database to our form. Now, see a form between your connection. A bit here say your day MySQL library a kind of form no. Your project in your home. See a binning. And the way say you just go to here the solution part here. You see my project. Just double click on it. It will open like this. A BSc any can check out the target framework .NET framework 4. We can change it to 4.5, 3.0, 3.5. The OPBR selected. By any year, you should be a library but to your project. Indeed, when you say a 4, you will come to references. Within these references, we are not having MySQL in it, so we need to import it. I'll add this file to the video for you to download. There is some folder called MySQL binaries. Within it, you have version 4.5, 4.0, 3.5, 2.0. You can download it online when you are watching. Until the other say maybe they have 4.0 now. I'll go to version 4.0. I'll open it. I hold on, your MySQL.data.dl and I'm issue. As yet, then the actually you can once and the backup of our data within our code. Indeed, we will copy the top one. If we are nearly about to be a project no one, the directory of our project. Indeed, my project was saved at documents, my Visual Studio 12 projects, then hospital management system. I'll still open this one, then I'll paste it here. Okay, okay, let's come here and just tap on add. So you are going to add it. You just go to browse, and within your project openings, say you just go to documents, or you search for your directory of your project. See, here's the directory, and here is it. I'll just tap on it, and I'll just click on add. Then I'll just tap on okay. We have successfully added MySQL binary to our project, or MySQL references. After I back on say if a copy local true, say false, I will just come to the property panel and reset it true. That's all. So we are done with importing it. After let's check, or let's write our connection string from the database to our form. There should be a string that will create a connection. The way trying to send. The way I say, yeah, the class be back to your form number. On the other one will keep you connection and go on mind. So you just come to this one, right click, you select add, then go to new item, then you search for within this one for module. So module, let's see, yeah, here is it. Then we'll give it a name, db_connect connection. Then we tap add. And no money ever try connection at all. A very global ama a baby will be a bit more useful. The first thing we will do is we need to import MySQL ID tool. Just say a person sa class in who see the MySQL a bay mom. So import MySQL.data.MySQL client. Okay. After I say Kai say connection you be creating a very public set where forms are can a bit more useful. So we will not use dim. Dim deals with declaring a variable within a particular form or within a particular block. We will use public so that we can use it everywhere. Public on that is the variable name and person. We can name it anyway. Someone will do it connect or any style. On as new MySQL connection. There's a connection that we want to make. We'll open our bracket, then we'll bring up double quotes, and there should be a connection string. I'll still come to my server explorer because I didn't connect to my server. On this one, when you tap on the database that has been connected, properties now say now first one, my connection string, tap on it. You just use Control A to copy, Control A to select, then Control C to copy. After you paste the same string into your C. Then we are done with the connection string. It's left with one thing. I didn't answer your login or your Workbench me boy password. And the ability say I'll add my password over here. So you can add that at the back or front, it will work. I'll add it here. So password is equal to narrow. That's my password. So I'm done with the connection string. So only password, we just clean everything here, then you just leave, you write password, then you leave it blank. That means oh MySQL na password na so, but maybe they limit that something possibly too. After you view it, then we'll bring our double quotes. Let's terminate this one too, because the can terminate also. It's a real connection string. After let's close our connection string. Until they say they are trying connection string in every but I will see you check your say, is there any connection? Is there any connection? Until after you write a form so at the back of our form, no, if I say you just double tap on the form, you just double click rather, and the first thing ever say you try and catch. The reason why using try is if there is any error, it will display it to us. So try, and you will see con. I hope you remember con. You declare in public, no. Con, that's the connection you have to the catch forms when you read it. Con dot open connection in my eduma form no yes load eduma you answer din can be connection in my after we are I will say checklist will be an me it's all right the sentence idea code when you use was if statement. So if con dot state, the moment the state it's in is equal to connection dot open, then there should be a message. So we use Messagebox to display our message. We will say connected to database. Once if there is no connection, then we will say else Messagebox again, then we see failed connect. Very good. It's now no you may form an effect. Let's do something small here. Start positioning your form, open form. So we need the properties and start position. You're making a center screen so that we have it in my center, and you may form the Sonia effect. Let's add the picture box. So picture box, you can add anything you want, but as for me, I'm adding a picture box because my phone so your face in effect. Then we add a picture box. Then on top here, I'll click the arrow here, choose image. I will import this image because it's on my desktop. So desktop. So me import here about become project and anytime I can use it. So sorry, here is it. Okay, very good. So I will import this image. I think I'm in love with this one. Okay, so I'll just tap on OK. But it seems you can imagine here size mode, then you stretch image. Very good. So okay, very good. And you say we are from Hodma, we are going to launch to see say if say ever work here. So we'll launch our application. And upon launching, we have a message connected to database. Okay, boom, then our form opens. Very good. So now we have connection from here to our database. Let's check if we do something small within it. If I say root ID in my maybe quite free. So let's try again. See if say be about connected me just a message in the display. There is no message, but the form came. Why? and the internet error be crying who said there is an error reading, and it said catch exception exception the better ex the better ex no better say the message box on ex and the so we just add our catch here. So message box, you say MSGbox ex dot the message within it. Let's display and see. So let's start again and see. So boom, you have the message displaying authentication to localhost root for user rule, meaning it is telling you where the problem is coming from. That's the spellings you wrote. Okay, so let's make our changes over there. So let's make it right. So now truly this is our first lesson, and now we have access to our database. We've been also able to import it also to our project too. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Bye bye.